Thank you so much for 500 subscribers. You know, to celebrate this occasion, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself on what I used to do before making videos. So if you didn't know, I actually used to work on a ship as one of its crew members. And my coworkers who worked alongside me on the ship were my other crewmates. And if you're interested to break down the job into what I actually did, it kind of looked something like this. Every day, you know, I'd wake up bright and early and we'd go to our daily meeting in the middle of the ship, which was our cafeteria. And at the end of the meeting, we'd be handed out our key cards so that we gain access to other parts of the ship. And basically what our job was is we would do certain tasks to maintain and fix up the ship. And one of these tasks that I was actually very good at was fixing electrical. You see, to some of the other crewmates on the ship, it was a very hard and menial task, like my friend Gus. But to me, I thought it was easy. It was just connecting the right wires to each other. Pretty simple. Anyways, oh, speaking of Gus, he was actually probably my best friend on the ship. To describe him, he was pretty short. He was Hmong ethnicity. Honestly, he was probably like 3.5 feet or something like that. What else about Gus? I mean, he always wore a red shirt to work every day. Never a blue one. And I think the most interesting thing about him is he didn't really like talking very much. He would only communicate using hands and hand symbols and things like that. But despite these quirks, you know, we got along great. And I would definitely say he was my best friend while working on the ship during that time. That is until the incident. You see, me and Gus woke up one morning bright and early, went to the cafeteria, got our key cards, and got assigned our tasks. And we're walking down the hallway when all of a sudden, the lights go out overhead. Now, this was strange. You know, things like this had happened before, but not like this. But I disregarded it and I thought, you know, it must be an electrical problem. So I told Gus, you know, just wait right here. I'll be back. I'm gonna go fix this. And off I went. Like I said before, I was very good at fixing electrical. So in no time, I got the lights back up and running. Now all I just thought was I gotta regroup with Gus and figure out what just happened. But as I left electrical, something down the hallway caught my eye. And as I approached this thing, cautiously and slowly, I finally realized what it was. It was one of my crewmates, and they were dead. Now it all made sense. It wasn't a glitch in electrical. Somebody had intentionally sabotaged the ship. Now I realized what I had to do. I had to go to the cafeteria, call an emergency meeting, and alert the crew that there was an intruder. So I began to run. And as I round the corner, heading towards the cafeteria, the doors are right there. Gus is standing in front of the doors. So I tell him, Gus, quick, there's a dead body in electrical. We have to call an emergency meeting right now. But as I spoke these words, Gus spoke back to me. Wait, Gus said. It was me who sabotaged the ship. And with him saying that, it finally just clicked. My friend, Hmong Gus, was the imposter. I knew what I had to do. I reached into my waistband and pulled out the loaded gun that had been planted there for plot purposes. And I pulled the trigger. And just like that, my employment ended on the ship. Yeah, so that's the story time about how I used to work on a ship. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. I think by this time next year, we could definitely hit 501. So if you'd like to see that happen, hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.